Hello, welcome to the video on how to use Eclipse to develop your Java programs. So if everything got installed correctly, you should have a shortcut on your desktop that starts up Eclipse. Okay, click on that. You'll see that box there. And let's let this thing load up a little bit. And the first thing that you see is a dialog box that says, is this the workspace that you want to use? Basically, if you're in charge of your own computers, just accept it, yes, because you own your computer. If you're at Stick and use Stick's computers, then you really have to use whatever workspace is told to you. But just accept that. If I say use this as default and don't ask again, you'll never see this dialog box again. But the idea here is, what's a workspace? A workspace is nothing more than a directory that stores projects. Projects, in turn, store Java files. It's a way to organize your work. So workspaces store projects, projects store Java files. Let's launch the Eclipse. So we have to do another little bit of waiting here, only because my machine is slow. Your machines are going to be a lot faster, I'm sure. And so it's loading and loading and loading. And come on. Gives you time to think about the program that you're going to write. Okay. Here's what happens. If you first start off, you're going to get a welcome screen that looks like this. Now, just hit, if you see the screen, hit Workbench. And you go right to, as soon as you start developing Java programs, you won't see that welcome screen anymore. Okay, there it is. That's what it looks like. Now what you're going to do next is say, well, what do we do? How do I create a Java program? This is intimidating. Well, not really. First thing you need to do, okay, File. Everything starts off with the file. File. Come on. New Java project. Huh? What do you think? We're going to create a Java project. That project is going to be called My First Java Program. Give it something that describes what you're trying to do. And spell Java correctly, of course. Make sure you get everything spelled out. And very important, make sure that this is clicked. Use project folder as root for source and class files. By default, it starts off with the second one, and you don't want that. You can configure the default by simply clicking on this project, apply and close, and this will always be selected first. Otherwise, you're going to have some problems later on in the semester. So just click on this. Finish. That's it. That's it. And let you might get this little arrow. In fact, in this box, you probably will get this box. Ignore it. Doesn't apply to you. Don't worry about it. And so here's I have two projects in my workspace. This is the one I'm concentrating on. And I need to write a Java program. So here I got my project in my workspace. So how do I create a Java program? You say right-click on the project, New Class. And it comes up with another dialog box that says, well, what do we want to call this? Welcome. Good enough. Welcome. And you might as well get used to clicking on this, because Java code needs to start somewhere, and it needs to start in a method or a function called main. And that function has to have this signature right over here. It's got to look like that. So if I hit finish, see, Eclipse writes the program for you. It really does. It writes the program for you. It's beautiful. Otherwise, if you didn't have Eclipse, you'd have to manually type all this stuff in yourself. And it doesn't look like a lot, but I mean, after you write a couple of programs here and there, it gets to be kind of tedious. So this is like boilerplate code that you could start playing with. So everything works out well. Notice the way Eclipse helps you with the way braces are matched up. See, right there, this brace is matched up with that. I mean, Eclipse is really, really good in terms telling you how the program is structured. So let's get rid of this comment. This thing, anything with a slash is a comment. We don't need that. A comment isn't used by the compiler. What I want to do is output programming is fun, stick is great, and have a nice day, all in separate lines. Well, first thing you need to do is understand is how do you output stuff? System.out.println. Notice as I'm developing the program, look, okay, system.out, there's a class called system, in there's an output object. If I hit dot, it tells you all the things that you can do on that output object, and this is called IntelliSense. Okay, beautiful. Otherwise, if you did this in another editor, you won't see that. Okay, print line, and I'm going to say, quote, programming is fun. Exclamation point. Eclipse is telling me there's an error. What's that error? Click over it. I'm just hovering over it. It says I have to put a semicolon. Oh yeah, I forgot the semicolon. Perfect. Okay, stick is great. How do I do it? It's basically like the first line. I'm going to copy that first line because I don't want to type all that stuff in front of you, and just change what the prompt is. Right in there. In between the quotes are your string of characters that you want to print out. Stick is great. Great. 2 exclamation points. And a third one, okay, is have a nice day. Okay. And I'm going to tighten that code up, and that's great. That's perfect. Okay, so now I want to run this program. Here's how you run the program. Right there. See this little green arrow there? Click it. Okay. Click OK. And then what happens is you should see an output window that has these lines in there. Great. Program is fun. This is the interface that you're going to use all semester long. It's going to make your life very, very easy. Very, very easy because, you know, if there was ever an error, like I misspelled print line, okay, it tells you that there's an error. Don't try running it because it'll tell you that there's a problem, okay, and it's just, see, I can't do it, proceed, it just won't do it. Proceed, and I get a message, it doesn't know what that is. So the problem is this, it's not print 10, it's print line. In fact, Eclipse even helps you by right-clicking this arrow on the side here, quick fix, change the print line. See, Eclipse helps you. Have Eclipse help you. Now run it. Okay. And now that's it. That's how you do it. So the next video I'm going to show you is, well, that's all well and good. But you need to send this program to me, and I need to look at it and grade it. How do I do that? That's another video coming up. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.